everyone, this is Ark12 here at Ark Studios and Ark Entertainment, and today we are trying out a new game called Starpoint Gemini Warlords. It is a space flight simulator, and anyone who knows me knows that I love a good space combat shooter, so I am very much looking forward to this. I don't really know much about the game, but I did install a few mods, including the Millennium Falcon, the Sovereign class, Akira class, Defiant class, and Intrepid class, all from Star Trek. And if more pop up, then I'll probably add them too. But wanted to give a little fan service to a game that seems pretty interesting. So, like I said, I don't know anything about this game aside from the fact that you fly around and shoot things with starships, which immediately grabbed my appeal. So, let's kick it off then. Yeah. Alright. Let's not spoil anything by reading. We will figure it out on our way. Well, starting things off, it looks very pretty. The music kind of sounds like the first Mass Effect 2, which I am totally okay with. Well, that's a fancy starship.
Clamps disengaged successfully. Final checkup can commence. SCS ICARUS. Proceed with departure.
Affirmative, Command. We're green for departure. Engineering, begin main system startup.
Aye, sir. Primary sensor grid is online. Powering shields.
I like how the black guy sounds like a stereotypical white pirate. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that.
Detecting minor fluctuations in the shield matrix.
I'm just saying that's the way it is.
Noted for post-flight examination. Continue with the startup, Icarus.
Roger that, Concordia. Engineering, prepare for main engine start on my mark. Engage.
Main engine burn looks good. No abnormal readings.
Helm, mark course and proceed.
Aye, sir. Proceeding as planned.
Good luck, Icarus. Make the Concorde proud. Concordia out.
Icarus to escort ships, fall in line.
Oh. Is that my ship? Pretty fancy ship. Ah, okay. Okay. Q&E turns.
Engaging sublight.
Escort vessels in position. Icarus proceeding to waypoint.
Icarus to Cyrene, follow closely but not too close. We don't want to scratch the fresh paint off the first ever Concorde battleship in its trial run.
Roger that, sir. We'll be careful.
Okay, so am I playing as Tara Higgs? I must be. This must be the Serene that I'm in.
Engaging sublight.
Cyrene, you're leaving formation.
I'm trying not to! Oh, God. Oh, I guess it's not fully voice acted. Okay. Concordia, we've reached the first checkpoint. Running checks to see if we're still in one piece. Affirmative. Please run full system diagnostics. The ICARUS is still a prototype. An advanced one, but still a prototype. Roger that. He's so protective of the ship. I would be too, sir, if I designed it. I know. But what's the worst thing that can happen? Engineering to bridge. Be advised, sensors detect microfractures on the port hull plating. Roger. Cyrene, please scan our hull plating. Sir? If Mr. Trace said, as Mr. Trace says, this is still a prototype and I can't be completely sure the sensors are working properly. I want a verification before we let the good cyborg know. ICARUS, you're broadcasting on all frequencies. I may not like your tone, but the idea is sound. Do the scans, Cyrene. Trace out. Oops. Oops. Yes, sir. Scanning the ICARUS. I'll relay the info to Concordia as well. Use the left mouse button. Oops. Okay. Comlink, sublight, fire at will. Scan. Okay.
Initializing scan. ICARUS, your sensor data is correct. Structural damage detected.
Copy that, Cyrene. Concordia, are you getting this?
Nothing to worry about, Icarus. Damage is minor. Section is noted for overhaul in the next iteration.
Great. I'm sure the captain of the next iteration will be pleased, but I'm still dispatching repair drones.
Exo Harcrow does not seem like he, I don't know,
Fleet be advised.
trusts that sort of assessment.
Detecting multiple ships converging on your position.
Uh-oh.
Moving to intercept.
Negative, Cyrene. Stay in formation.
The same ship.
Incoming ships, this is the SCS ICARUS. Identify yourself.
I don't think they're in the mood to chat. They're black. That usually means bad, right?
Concordia, appraise Venero's security fleet of the situation. We might use their help soon. Incoming ships. You've entered the territory of the Solari Concord without permission. Identify.
Concord territory. You will never have a claim in Gemini, Imperial Burra.
What the hell's a burra? Yeah, I thought so. Incoming.
They clearly mean business. Fleet engage.
Yes, clearly. I already got that part. X? Oh, that took care of the Big Mama ship. Oh, I see. I've got an energy thing. I feel like they're probably regretting their life decisions at the moment. Oh, that had to hurt.
What the hell was that, Higgs?
Hunting down hostiles, sir.
Doing it blindly will only get you killed. You're a good captain, Terra, and the Concords need good captains more than ever. That ship wasn't doing any real damage. Your frigate, on the other hand, could have.
Aye, sir. It won't happen again.
Wow.
Concordia, the situation has been handled. Concordia?
Sir, our comm array was damaged in the collision. Long-range communication is not possible. And we're also detecting some damage on the propulsion.
Uh-oh.
Let me try, sir. Concordia, this is the Siren. Please respond.
Concordia's under attack. Cyrene, get to the station as fast as you can.
What about you? What if the attackers come back? You have no way of contacting us.
We can handle it. Our engines are down, not our shields or weapons. Proceed to the Concordia, now! That's an order.
By your command.
Alrighty. Okay, I guess we're doing that. Oops. Let's not fire at my friend. Start shot. That's Concordia.
Affirmative. Changing
Oh,
course.
there you go.
Engaging sublight.
Concordian personnel greet you, Captain. I won't die today. Not today. Getting cocky, eh?
That.
Fight with honor, Burra.
I like the.
Think you can take me on?
What are you doing here, Serene? Where's the ICARUS? Their comm wave was damaged, but overall they're in good condition. The captain sent us here to assist. Assist with what? There was only a handful of ships at the Venera security, and the Venera security took care of them. Wait, how was the array damaged? One of the ships attacking us did a kamikaze on the ICARUS. Terra, the ICARUS comm array is not exposed. I can hardly envision a way a ship slamming into the ICARUS could have had any impact on the array. Huh. Concordia, all ships. Proceed to the ICARUS's last known position. Use jump capability if possible. Higgs, can the Siren jump? Negative, the drive has no charge. Wait, are you thinking sabotage? No time for that! Come closer and use the transporter. I'm sending over the coordinates to the transport platform. Wait, we can transport entire starships? Transport. Transport to ICARUS!
Retreat! Retreat!
Uh-oh. It was a trap! It's a trap! Oh, the ICARUS! Oh my god!
No. No, that's not possible.
It's like a beehive!
Cyrene, situation report.
Icarus. Concordia. The Icarus has been destroyed. Siren to all ships. The Kerns are trying to run away. After them. Let no one escape.
Burra,
Cyrene, that's
Kerns.
Cyrene! Terra, no. We'll have our payback later. You need to search for survivors. We can't let the commander die like this. Not like this.
You're right. Fleet, disengage and search for survivors. Scan every inch of this debris field.
Rescue as many people as possible, but your priorities are Exo Harcrow and the commander.
Oh, XL Harcrow wasn't the commander. Huh, interesting.
Is that... I may have located the commander's escape pod.
Let's see here. We are gonna go with you. Your name will be Jacob Murdoch. Don't want ramming. Let's go sharpshooter. That seems like fun. Let's see. Subject life signs deteriorating, critical condition imminent, beginning automated medical administration, accessing medical records. Error. Data corruption detected. Initializing secondary recognition protocols. Diplomacy. Let's see. Privateer perk improves your boarding ability. Tactical appraisal perk shows more info on targets. Or lab rat perk conduct research faster. Let's go with research. Conducting research faster is always beneficial. Fixer perk, faster system repair, unlocks repairing structures. Hacking perk improves hacking check. Environmentalist perk, better defense while in asteroid fields, junkyards, and nebulas. Repair. Administering treatment.
Concordia, we found the commander, but he is in critical condition. The pod's medical is keeping him alive. Barely.
I'll personally join the search and rescue, but we can't risk losing him. Get that pod to Faneros as fast as you can, Terra.
Alright, I guess we are going to let them continue looking for Halcrow, whatever his name is. Harcrow. And I am going to be dropped off. Let's see. I guess I was resuscitated. Good to see you on your feet, Commander. For a moment, we thought we'd lost you. We weren't sure if you had made it off the ICARUS until Terra found your escape pod. Harcrow sent me down to engineering after the first attack to see if I could figure out what went wrong with the comms. Next thing I remember was waking up on the infirmary in the Faneros. You clearly got into an escape pod somehow. You were in pretty bad shape. The pod's medbot patched you up until we could get to you. It's a good thing you installed them then. What about the Harcrow? What about Harcrow? Did he make it? No, it doesn't seem so. We didn't find his body, but the ICARUS was just a burning wreck at that point. Did you get anything from the ICARUS's logs? No. We didn't manage to save anything of value from it. You're one of the few survivors. The blessing in this whole mess is that the ICARUS was running with a skeleton crew. We don't have much to go on, do we? What else has been going on while it was out? What do you want to know? So I was, as a commander, I apparently was in command of Concordia, so let's ask that. So, where does the council stand on my standing on Concordia? I'll say it straight, the council isn't happy with what happened to the ICARUS, and they're pretty much pointing the finger at you. Go on. They don't think you actually did it, but they're saying you messed up because organizing security was on your shoulders. So where does that leave me now? I've managed to convince them to at least give you another chance. I've got a ship waiting for you in orbit, one of the gunship class. Meet me on Concordia. We'll talk more once you're there. Will do. Okay. Okay, I guess we just leave? Ah! What ship should I choose? Obviously the ship is not the Serene, and it does kind of look like the Star Wars Carrot class, in a way, in a sense. So I think I will name it the Carrack. Okay, so go to Concordia.
Realigning course. Initiating sublight.
Glad you could make it, Murdoch. We have an urgent task to take care of. I'm listening. Let's see. No, let's not be spiteful. I'm listening. Intel has finished its investigation of the ICARUS attack and got the data over to me. The attackers used T-drives to flee, and as you know, these are impossible to trace, but several ships misjumped. Their engines must have been damaged in the fight. So you have their location? Not exactly, but we do know where they went from there, since they use conventional propulsion. What's there? Higgs went ahead to scout the area. She found a small installation. Scans of the outlying area show residual energy readings similar to those left behind by the attackers. The attackers were definitely in the area and used the installation for preparations. What do we know about the installation? We've known about the installation from before, but it used to be a lifeless hull. The local pirates could have restored it to a degree, I suspect. Sounds about right. So, what's the plan exactly? Higgs, you and I will rendezvous in a junkyard near the installation. We'll go separately to draw less attention. The junkyard will also mask our energy signatures. From there, we'll rush the structure, knock out its defenses, and board it. Each of us will transport a team of our cyber specialists on. Just in case something goes wrong, at least one team will survive. A bit gloomy, but it's good to have insurance. When any of the teams get to the mainframe data, we'll get out of there as fast as possible. Destroy the fences, storm the place, and get out. Got it. One last thing. You and Higgs focus on the defense platforms. I'll deal with the ships. All clear. I'll meet you at the coordinates. What's that? Is that the installation?
That's the installation.
Yep.
You know your targets. Engage.
I guess I was out of range. My range must not be too good. This ship is definitely much smaller than the previous one I had. Just based on the size of the orb that I'm firing.
Great work. There are more ships left. Join in.
Oh, gladly. We have no intention of taking you alive.
The defenses are gone. Everyone, get the specialists to the installation.
Deploying troops.
Excellent. We have what we came here for. The installation is rigged to detonate. Leave the area.
Rigged to detonate? But we just neutralized everything. We could totally, like, take it. Great work, both of you. Why did the installation detonate? That wasn't part of the plan. So, should we have just left it like that? They could have attacked us again. Did you even see them? The three of us beat them easily. They weren't going to attack anything anytime soon. Enough! It's done. No point in discussing it, especially not here. The destruction will ensure their friends won't know that we destroyed it or what we came here for. Well, they'll know if they flew and saw the installation destroyed. Because I imagine that they probably know about the installation at some point, right? Or they probably knew about it at least. Higgs, do a perimeter run to make sure there are no loose ends. Report to the Concordia afterwards. Copy that. Murdoch, meet me on Concordia. I'll go through the data by the time you get. I'll go through the data by the time you get there. You clearly need some more time for reality to sink in. So think about it on your way there. You're no longer in control, Jacob. Raynar out.
Concordia Regio. Fly safe and fly swift.
You've arrived. Good. I dug up an encrypted cluster buried in the data I managed to decode it. What's in the pirate goodie bag? I wouldn't exactly call it a wealth of information. 2 locations are noted frequently, and I found some info on the group that assaulted the Icarus. What do you want to know more about? Let's hear about the group. What are the group? Anything specific? Who are they? The cluster didn't have all that much, but I got the name of the group at least. The Black Oath. I almost got their leader's name, but that part with the cluster was all messed up. For now, all we have is the person's nickname, Scarlet. Okay, Black Oath, led by someone going by the name Scarlet. Now we're getting somewhere. When you say the cluster's been damaged, how? The installation blew up after we extracted the data. I was wondering the same thing. My best guess is that the damage was done deliberately by whoever was in charge of the station. They probably wanted to prevent us from getting to it. Can't say that I like that idea. What else can you tell me? Let's see. What do they want and why do they attack us? The Black Oath's collaboration with the Outlaws began several months ago, which could indicate that the attack on the Icarus was carefully planned out in advance. That's assuming they arrived at the installation with that specific purpose in mind. They came here for something completely different and attacked the Icarus out of pure impulse or boredom? Highly doubtful. True. What else can you tell me? I guess that's it. Let's talk about something else. What do you want to know? Let's talk about the locations. Ah, now that's the real mystery. All I have are coordinates, 2 sets to be more precise, and it wasn't a trifle to get them. But, with some cross-referencing and triangulation. Ray, what are the locations and where are they? I don't know what we could find on those locations. It wasn't in the data logs. The extracted nav charts have only given me the frequent destinations of Black Oath ships departing from the installation. Nothing else. Okay, but we have the coordinates then. I guess some recon's in order? Agreed. I've already sent Higgs to scout out the location of Australia. You go to the Scourge and see what you can find out, but don't do anything rash. Contact me when you have any more info. Clear? Clear. Oh, and one more thing. I'm sending you over a more thorough report on the Black Oath. You'll find it in your records. Got it. Thanks. Revenant Raiders, Black Oath. System to influence power have quickly taken hold of Gemini, outmatching and outwitting the other outlaw factions, as well as a decent number of law-abiding ones. The one certain thing about the Black Oath is that all their actions are premeditated. So I am on extremely good standing with the Solari Concord. I'm on decent standing with the 51st Legion, neutral with everybody else except for the Renegades. I'm at negative on 10,000. Got it. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for joining me. This was Arc Alpha 12, and I shall see you in the next video. Wonder...